What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Hey, check it out, man. We're gonna go into this Jerry Jones thing real quick. Um, I always like to preface videos like this by stating that I'm not one of the people who are shocked and surprised when things like this come out. I have to make that clear because in 2022, I don't think anyone should be shocked and surprised. And not only with Jerry Jones, you got to understand, his current history gives you indications of what his thinking was way back then. So he was spotted in this picture. This picture surfaced where he was standing in the midst of the Little Rock Nine situation where 9 black students were trying to enter into Little Rock Central High School back in 1957, and they were met by a mob of angry white people who didn't want them in the school. And lo and behold, Mr. Jerry Jones, owner of Dallas Cowboys, was one of them people in that crowd. Now he cleaned it up. He attempted to clean it. You gotta understand how wickedly wise these cats are. Um, he explained it as saying, "Well, I was just a curious little 15-year-old just trying to see what was going on." Man, you knew exactly what was going on down there. But that's not the purpose of my video. The purpose of this video is to speak to us not about when you see a Jerry Jones in this type of situation or anybody else that may come out and openly display or get caught up or seen or found in their open displays of racism. Um, this is about the devil you don't see. And we see Jerry Jones on this picture. We know that Jerry Jones is one of the people who was vehemently against the black players kneeling in protest during the national anthem a few years back when that was going on real heavy. He was like, nah, none of my players better not do it. So those are indications of how his mind operates. But what I'm talking about is the devil you don't see and individuals who you may think, oh well, he's a good guy. He's a great guy. No, he doesn't think like that. He doesn't. She doesn't act like that. But you just haven't caught them up. They just haven't been caught up in the picture. There's just no video footage surfacing of them. There's just no audio of them. So it ain't about worrying about seeing Jerry Jones in that picture. It's about focusing on the fact that there are many who have these racist attitudes and these racist ideologies, and a lot of them are around you every day. Some of them you work with, some of them you go to school with, some of them you may be in business with, or whatever the case is. We know that many of them are in law enforcement and they're judges and prosecutors and presidents and all these different things. So to witness this is like, this is a microcosm. This is lightweight. This is some lightweight stuff compared to what's really going on in the type of world. See, we got to understand the world we live in. This is not our world. So when we go into a rage and we go into an uproar behind these types of situations, before we do that, we have to understand whose world we're living in. So if they had all this vitriol about letting black students integrate into their schools, which I'm not an advocate of that anyway. I mean, um, if they don't want you there, don't try to force your way in. That should be the mindset of anything in your life. Anything in your life, if somebody shows that they don't want you there or want you involved in it, don't try to force your way in. Build your own. Get to your own. And don't get caught up in that and feel like, well, we got to try to prove to them that we're worthy to be around them. Nah, that's not how it goes. So Jerry gave his little explanation, and of course we had a lot of I said a lot of. I only seen one brother that kind of went in the back and tied his cape around his neck and hurried out there to defend him. But, you know, they're wickedly wise in the way that they express the explanation. And he just brushed it off as saying, well, I was just a curious little 15-year-old trying to see what was going on. And you know, this, like a lot of these other situations, it'll be swept under the rug because the Dallas Cowboys are one of, if not the, I know it's out of the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Yankees, they may be the most valuable franchises in sports. I can't remember which one. I'm sure that the Cowboys are the most valuable in the NFL, but that represents a power, that represents revenue streams, uh, and these people ain't gonna play with that. So this will be a non-story in a week or so, week or two maybe. This will be a non-story, but focus on the devil you don't see, because the one you see, that gives you a chance. Anything in life that could possibly be a detriment to you, you always have a better chance if you see it coming as compared to when you don't. So let Jerry be a reminder or wake up. But let me say this too. I know what some of y'all are thinking too. Oh man, hey, I mean, he just in the picture, man. I mean, y'all boy, you can't. He just in the picture. Y'all try to make everything. Nope. Because again, like I'll say, he knew why he was going down there. He can't act like he would just happen to been walking to the store. I'm just going to the store, and whoa, what's all those people over there? Let me walk over. He was in the thick of it. There may have been 6, 7 people like ahead of him, in front of him. You saw the other 2 white guys that had, you could see the hatred in their face, to want the cigarette in his mouth and all. But Jerry was right there. So you can't play that off like you just didn't really know what was going on. You knew what was going on. You knew exactly what was going on. And you were right there. You weren't off camera. You weren't way, way on the back. You weren't on the side. You were right visible. So, the devil you don't see, y'all. It's your big brother K-Rino. I will catch y'all later on with another one real soon. Much love. Peace and blessings.